Good morning, folks, and welcome back to another Tuesday Telecast, Des Moines Gaming Club's weekly update. Hope everyone had a fun and safe Halloween weekend. It's always fun to see everyone dressing up in costume. I personally had the privilege to dress up as Tom Nook from Animal Crossing, while my wife went as Isabelle, which was a lot of fun. Side note on Tom Nook, surely is the wealthiest fictional character of all time, right? Anyways, let's get going on today's update. On Saturday, we held our first ever FGC monthly called Clash in the Capital. Overall, I was really pleased with how it went and the turnout we got. It was a gorgeous day and we had over 30 people in the club to take part, which was a little over the number of people I was hoping for. Everyone kindly accommodated our mask required policy on the day, and I just want to reiterate how appreciative I am of the fighting game community. Everyone is so nice and polite, and they do a great job of supporting their games. We, of course, ran 4 tournaments for Clash in the Capital, them being Guilty Gear Strive, Melty Blood Type Lumina, Street Fighter V, and Tekken 7. Guilty Gear Strive had our biggest turnout of the 4 games with 23 competitors. With the $8 to the pot that everyone paid, plus an extra $15 added to each game's prize pool by DMGC, the cash prizes were certainly flowing on Saturday. Guilty Gear, just by itself, for example, handed out $102 to first place, and $51 to second place, with third through sixth receiving cash prizes as well. And that was just one game. As far as timing goes, we didn't really start matches till about 12:30, and then we staggered the start of some of the tournaments, so Guilty Gear didn't start till almost 1:30, for example. But it seemed to work out pretty well, as we got through the tournaments fairly quickly, and a large part of that credit, of course, goes to all of the players, who were always at the ready and moving efficiently from match to match. All of the tournaments finally concluded by about 4:45 with a great grand final in Guilty Gear between Psy Smasher and Con Man. We tweeted out and put on our Facebook all the people who won and the final brackets and the streams, which you can see, which we featured Street Fighter V and Guilty Gear on our stream, so you can watch that back there on YouTube. There's certainly things we can learn and improve on too from this FGC monthly, and we appreciate some of the comments that some of the FGC brought up to us. Again, all very polite, and overall everyone was really pleased with the day. So it was great. Can't wait to do it in 2 months. 2 months again when we have another FGC Clash in the Capital. And of course, thanks to everyone who came out for that. Great day. Tonight, we have the FGC Weekly at 7 p.m. It does sound like the FGC is talking about possibly wanting to move their weekly to Friday, so that may be changing. But at least for this week, our weekly tournament schedule is continuing as usual. And so that, of course, means the Smash Bros. Local is tomorrow at 7 p.m., FIFA 22 Thursday at 7 p.m., and Rocket League Friday at 7 p.m. And finally, we do have a special event going on this weekend. Call of Duty Vanguard releases this Friday, November 5th. And so DMGC is hosting Call of Duty Vanguard launch weekend here at the club. First off, both Saturday and Sunday, the 6th and 7th, if you come for Call of Duty, you can pay just $5 for the whole day. We have 10 PCs that you can play Vanguard on. You can talk with other players about the new game, and of course we'll have streams of COD on the TVs here at the club. On Sunday, we're organizing a tournament as well. So at noon, we'll start a 4v4 pro rule set tournament, or whatever pro rule set we can figure out by Sunday, with any teams that are there at the time. So if you want to play in the tournament, just show up to the club on Sunday between 11 a.m. and noon, and we'll create as many teams as we can. If you have a squad already, that's great, but if you don't, we'll try to fill out teams as best we can. As long as we have 2 teams enter the tournament, we will have the winning team receive free DMGC t-shirts as the prize. Now again, we have just 10 PCs, so if at any point Saturday or Sunday we have more than 10 people wanting to play, we will rotate players to make sure everyone gets a chance to play. And we'd also be willing to set up scrims if we have more than 10 people, just because then we can rotate teams and folks can play against each other that way. Either way, we're super excited for the launch of Call of Duty Vanguard, so if you are a COD fan, be sure to grab a buddy or 2 or 3 and come out this weekend to help celebrate the new game. All right, enough about DMGC. Let's move on to some esports industry news. The release of Call of Duty Vanguard is just one major release amongst a slew of new games and updates coming out across the video game industry. Just today, we have a huge Apex Legends update as they're launching their new season, Escape. It features a new map, a new legend, and a new gun, along with a whole new battle pass. Then on Friday, We, of course, have the release of Call of Duty Vanguard, which we already talked about, but also Animal Crossing New Horizons has a huge update as well that features the addition of Brewster's Cafe and many things in a free update. But they're also releasing a paid DLC on Friday too that offers a bunch of more things to do in the game as well. Next, on November 19th, Battlefield 2042 releases, and we'll be sure to have that game on our PCs. Also coming out that same day is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. We're currently looking into possibly getting that on our Nintendo Switches. Finally, on December 2nd, Warzone transfers to its new, long-anticipated Pacific-themed map. I think it's called Caldera. And on December 8th, Halo Infinite comes out. So new video game season is truly upon us, and we couldn't be more excited. League of Legends Worlds held its semifinal matchups this past weekend, which saw 2 nail-biter matches go to the 5th game. Top seed Damwon Kia needed all 5 games to defeat the legendary team T1, while Edward Gaming also went to a 5th game against Gen G, while finally clutching up to win. So the final between Damwon and EDG will be November 6th. Finally, CSGO's first major in 2 years is continuing today in Sweden as the final 3 spots in the playoffs are on the line. Today, so far, we've already seen Vitality beat Entropic, and we still have FaZe versus Virtus Pro and NIP versus CPH Flames still to go. Again, $2 million is up for grabs here, so be sure to catch the action over on Twitch. That'll do it for today's Tuesday Telecast. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you at the club.